Hey everybody, Gunner Bird here. We're here with another one of the worst movies on YouTube. And obviously, we're still in fucking lockdown mode since Bird, still has COVID.
I do.
Me and Trish used two of our at-home tests we got just yesterday because we're like, just to see, and yeah, we're good.
You guys are good?
Yeah.
Good.
So, and I just remembered because I was in there the whole time. I'm like, man, we better just take them because I remember you and the last time we were filming, you're just all right here being like, blah, 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 just all breathing on me and shit. I'm like, God damn it.
Nobody had COVID yet.
So, yeah, here we are in the beginning of our month-long decade anniversary celebration by doing Bouquet of Knives by Slash House Motherfucking Pictures.
Yay. And I would like to thank them for making me feel dirty.
I was gonna say it's time to feel creepy again, everybody. We're watching Slash House.
And then make me feel like a parent because I was just like, you kids shouldn't be swearing so much.
We'll get into all of that because of course
fill up your room.
We'll get into all that because first it has to start off with the Slash House opening.
Dude, get your fucking cigarette fingers out of the lens. You look like you stuck your finger in a cigarette's asshole.
I did. So this movie opens up with them plugging in an amp and this band rehearsing, kinda, not really.
Suck my dick, Keith. Does this sound good?
Sounds great. We can use it as one of our backup microphones.
Yeah, right.
In the Slash House. What?
This might be the frog talking, but I think it was they only rehearsed for a few minutes, wasn't it?
It was a second. They didn't even rehearse. They did not rehearse. They plug in the amp. Some people fucking talk some people talk some bullshit.
Keith, the amps on tour are going to be bigger than this, right?
No more dumb questions, Macy. Not for me, at least.
And they're all inside the Slash House house.
You're just gonna gloss over this, aren't you?
Over what? The mask?
Did we talk about it yet?
We did it in what'll be on the outtakes, but we did not on the episode here. It does look tight, man. It is making you like your fucking head's gonna like pop on top. It's gonna like one of those watermelons.
Usually it's built for a little head, not a giant jumbo head. Because like if I had little head, that'd be one thing, but giant jumbo head don't work. This would be like if Batman accidentally put his shit in the dryer. You're like, oh man.
So let's get back into the creepiness by this teenage drummer talking about coming while he's on stage.
I've definitely come on stage before.
And I'm like, dude, you're like 10.
Stop it.
That's when you start to feel like the parent all of a sudden. You're like, all right, you should be talking like that in front of that young lady. Go out of your room.
Well, we get this young lady in a Motorhead shirt, and she's just like nodding.
Oh.
I mean, I guess which anybody would be. They'd just like somebody would say that to you, you'd be like, yeah.
Well, her delivery was fantastic, you know.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Like when he first said it, she went, and I was like, what the hell is that?
Oh.
Dude, we have seen this is what, is this the third or fourth Slash House movie we've done? It's like we've seen them as little ass kids up until this, which is their most recent movie at time of filming. And it's like their delivery. I mean, I love you guys. You guys are fun to watch. Their deliveries have not gotten better at all.
I mean, the one dude with the black curly hair, kind of shorter. I mean, he was kind of like the main bad guy of the whole thing.
We haven't got to him really yet, but the manager. He was the band's manager.
That kid had some acting chops to him, and whatever. I'm like, and they're gonna be like, you're like, I'm just gonna blame it on the COVID phone.
So let's cut.
It's just we're gonna blame it on that.
So let's get back to the drummer here, because sometimes he pretends the drums are his exes, so he can just like beat the shit out of them.
I just get so passionate up there, you know?
I never knew that.
It's like a mix of passion and aggression. Like on some songs, I just pretend the drums are all my exes and I go ballistic.
Hey, Jesus, doing a new country song. All my exes leaving stitches. Or all my exes walk on crutches.
So she says, it's so inspiring, and then dips. She's like, fuck this, I need to go back over to Parker.
Ryder, that's so inspiring. As much as I love hearing about the ways you deal with your anger, I should probably get back to Parker.
Peter Parker?
No, Parker. I guess her and Parker are a couple, and she's there because she wants to meet this big-time local band, the Pink Daggers. And is that a penis reference?
I don't know. What are the kids into these days?
So, Parker and Motorhead Chick are supposed to be seeing a movie.
I think you're having too much fun, Parker.
Sorry, I just thought we were gonna see a movie.
We are! I just decided we could see the 9 p.m. showtime because Keith reached out to me and said we could meet them.
They talk about the Pink Daggers.
I still can't believe you haven't heard of Pink Dagger.
Okay, I may have lied. See, the last person I dated was really into them.
See, I knew something was up. They're like the biggest music act to come out of this shitty town.
About meeting them.
I'm trying to be excited for you, but...
Well, you can act a little more enthused. I mean, I know meeting this band you don't give a shit about wasn't your ideal second date, but you can at least tough it out for me. Like, we have a movie later.
She's like, I gotta go somewhere else.
I'll get back to you in a little.
So she does. And then the manager dude comes over, and he talks about their new album, Bouquet of Knives. See what they did there?
I hope you're listening to the new debut album, Bouquet of Knives.
The whole 2000s punk revival thing isn't really for me, but good job with this little band. I'm sure you're a pretty proficient manager.
Well, I appreciate that, and it was very nice meeting you, Parker. Yes, Parker.
And he went,
And then he gives Parker a CD, which Parker ditches,
Yes.
like, behind the pillow.
Despite everything you just said, I'm still going to give you the CD. On me.
He was like, thanks. It was like my cousin giving somebody a CD for Flow Factor. And they were like, thanks. Behind a bill.
Blah, blah, fucking blah. There is an argument in the kitchen between Motorhead Girl and drummer douche.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Why are you so fucking mad?
What do you mean Pink Dagger should be an all-girl band?
Your anger issues are showing.
Oh, are my anger issues holding back the band too?
They're definitely making you act like a fucking asshole.
So the drummer...
The drummer douche is the one who said he had all kinds of sexcapades. And he's like, oh, when I'm on stage, and I'm dude, when you're on stage, what, in high school? You know? He thought like he's playing out stadiums and shit. I'm like, really? Really? My reaction would have been the same as that girl.
No, dude, they're a big-time band. They're the Pink Daggers.
Pig Daggers.
Which, every time I say it or hear it, all I can think of is goddamn cock. Because they're like, Pink Daggers. What else are you going to think of? Cock.
You think of cock on everything. You walk around the fucking store, you see a banana, you get all hard.
Cock. So blah, blah, fucking blah. The drummer slaps the shit out of Motorhead Girl.
Shut up!
You see
Which
mushrooms,
slip
go Trump.
when she falls onto a knife. Parker comes in and sees it. And then put some clothes on here. It's like, seriously, where are your parents at? Put on a shirt.
Yeah.
She comes in and screams.
What is going on?
You're like, put on a shirt, go to your room. Damn it. And stop playing.
And then we see Motorhead Girl sitting there with a knife sticking out through the back, through her mouth.
They were like, eh.
So everybody runs in. The drummer says she...
Keith, I don't know, she slipped in.
It's a metaphor for America, how we react to every tragedy. Something happens, we go, eh. They were like, next tragedy, here we go.
Parker says she didn't slip.
She didn't slip. You hit her.
They talk about ruining everything.
Well, what are we gonna do? This changes everything. What about tour?
This isn't going to change a thing because nobody is going to find out about this. Ever.
We get some horrible argument.
What are you talking about? Someone just died in your house.
It's release night. Do you think album sales are going to go well if word gets around that a member of the band is responsible for a girl's death?
Some more horrible argument.
Is that what you're thinking about right now? One of your animals just killed my girlfriend. Hey!
And they decide to blame Parker.
Because it looks like to me and everybody here that you're the one who pushed her. Isn't that right, everybody? I barely know this girl. You're the one who'd have the most motive. And if you aren't going to cooperate with this going down as an accident, we're just going to have to bend the truth a little.
I think Planet of the Apes is going to come to tuition. I think that's what the fucking monkeypox thing is. I think the monkeypox is going to turn us all into Corneliuses and shit. And, you know, hey, whatever.
Yeah, but weren't they all smart? Weren't the apes from Planet of the Apes all smart? At least from the old ones, right?
Yeah, they were. Huh? They were intelligent,
yeah. Yeah. So would that be a bad thing if we all got turned into Planet of the Apes things?
Not really, as long as it didn't, shrink. As long as it didn't, mess with your junk or whatever,
Do you really need your junk anymore?
Not at this point. But young apes, they might want to keep their junk,
Oh, I don't want to.
They might not be too thrilled with it,
I don't want to talk about this anymore. I had an okay time watching it, and I always give the respect that is deserved for them for making it. I just don't feel like talking about it anymore.
We already act like monkeys anyway. We rip and tear at each other like apes, when they rip somebody's face off. I always love that shit. Like, oh, I got a pet monkey. It's fine. Or a pet ape, We raised it since it was a baby. And next, they come back and their faces like completely gone, and you're like, oh, what the fuck happened? Your precious little apey, fucking thing to attack a goddamn body apart. Those things are super strong, lady.
Yeah, there's just some animals you really shouldn't keep as pets.
It's like guys like, oh, I got a fucking puma. A puma. It's a fucking cat with giant ass motherfucking cows. This ain't no kitty. Yeah, this ain't no fucking kitty. Bringing that fucker up on your lap and like, oh, bread, joop. Like, dude, that fucking thing's like knocked the fuck out. Yeah, I'll pet its ass if I know it ain't coming alive, but it ain't gonna be all up my face.
Well, it's like, and I don't even get why you would even want like a cat that big anyway. Because like normal house cats, even if you pet them, they just like bite you or like meow. Can you imagine one of those fucking 100-pound fucking cats being like, meow, or
round and fucking ripping half your arm off?
Yeah, fuck that.
Hey, you know what? People are stupid. And I guess I'm a little on Bill Burr's side on this one, man. If they want to take themselves out in really stupid ways, let them. As long as they're not taking me out.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Take yourself out, bonehead. Well, they just found out that asshole. They found out that fucking asshole that was flying that Chinese plane nosedived on purpose and killed all those people. Could have took himself out. No, had to take everybody with him. That's an asshole. You want to do that shit? Take yourself out. I hate people. People are stupid. Anyway,
on that note,
movie.
Parker tries to leave.
You people are fucked up. I'm out of here.
When the drummer sucker punches him in the back of the head. Pink hair here takes his phone.
You won't be needing this.
They try dragging him back in, but then he kicks the drummer.
Get the gun, get the car, and find him.
Right. In the nuggets.
And then he runs out into the street.
Which they don't have any light, so like there's times where they're filming something and you're like, so what are we supposed to be looking at here, kids?
It's just that grainy, no light crap camera kind of feel to it. We know that feel and that light well.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't take that part, like we know all about it. Never had no boom or crane or lighting. in our life.
Oh, this is the closest thing we have to lighting right here, and this is the closest thing we have to a microphone is right here.
Dude, if somebody introduced to us drone shots and shit, I think we'd lose our minds like apes seeing fire for the first time. You know, I'd be losing my mind.
But in the kind of shows that we do, how can we even use a drone shot? Like of our big fat heads? And it just flies up in the air?
Use it for stupid reasons, you know? Like, if there'd be no reason whatsoever to use your drone shot, but for whatever, you'd be like... You know?
Well, I mean, we could always go and like drone shot a river. We could be like Ron, just throw a shot of a fucking river in there for no fucking reason.
Yeah, but our dumbasses would probably crash a fucking thing into the river. Be like, well, there goes our camera.
True fucking that. And we're already down a camera, so
the battery would die, and we tried to get it back over to the over across the river, and be like, bird. Like,
yeah.
Right before it got to us, it would drop in the river. Like, you piece of shit.
Yeah. But anyway, blah blah fucking blah.
Life is like things might be going sort of okay for you guys. Guess what?
But anyway, blah blah fucking blah. We cut to Katie Lang, Link Dill here, the guy, Robbie Good. He is the man, Robbie Good.
Bad.
I was going to say that, but I did write that down because, yeah, you know, since we're watching it this way, me watched it separately, obviously, and he sent me a text while he was watching it. Just says, "Robbie Good, make film bad." And I can't argue. Like I said, I do like Slash House has a special place in my heart, even though it makes my heart feel creepy and feel like I should say, "Stop swearing so much. Go to your room.
Damn it.
Put on your fucking clothes."
Somebody's gonna go, get your smoke finger out of the camera.
I don't care. Fuck
that's like having Ron Kuntz Coke finger in the thing. Oh, you need to get yourself a clear glass of root beer and put your Coke finger. So it's like all like, cause he has boogly fingers. Have you seen his fingers? I got short sausages. He's got these long alien spider-like googly fingers.
So I mean, are we going to talk about Ron? Like, I know I did it on my solo live stream, but it's just like on the wedding review. He's all like, of course, going to put a long ass comment on there, man. Like, it's an honor. It's like, really, is it? I started that episode off by going, God damn it.
Yeah, I Ron he's just happy. I think anyone was talking about him.
Yeah, true that. But it's like, I say it all the time, but dude, still, all these years.
There's no way he's watching. Because like I told you, yeah, you came on first thing. God damn it. Like, I'm sorry, but oh, this guy that reviewed my movie. And the first thing you say is, God damn it. I'm like, that's not good.
Dude, it's like for years, we haven't reviewed his movies for years. We day drink and watch his fucking movies and barely even pay attention to said movies anymore.
99% of the time, his movies are not his movies.
Or they are his movies, his older movies.
And now it's just really old him with other really old people talking nonsensical shits and fucking filming absolute nothingness, and calling it
but having a set at least. He wasn't in front of his fucking trailer closet door the whole entire Billy Two Rivers.
Yeah, but he doesn't Billy 2000 Rivers because he's gonna reboot this fucking thing. I'm not happy with this, Matt. We gotta do it again. And he's like, God damn it. How many times are we going to keep doing this? Okay, Ron, one more time. Billy Rivers, take 5,000.
But anyway, that's not why we're here. We're not here to talk smack on Ron. We're here to talk smack on teenagers that don't deserve it.
It sounds like a movie. teenagers that don't deserve it.
That sounds like a movie like one of those old, like, Switchblade Sisters or like, Hellcats from Hell or something like that, or like an old exploitation film.
Long neck.
So anyway,
it shouldn't make movies.
Speaking of him, we cut back to Robbie Good here, and Parker comes in. They talk.
Ow! Fuck!
Why the fuck are you here?
Listen, I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do right now, and you were literally just right down the street.
How did you even get in?
I snuck past your mom through the window.
You're crazy. What if she catches you?
Better her than the fucking...
Who? What are you talking about?
And then his mom comes to the door and interrupts him.
Eli, are you in the phone, honey?
Yeah, Mom.
Oh, Joy, with who?
An old friend.
She wants to play Scrabble.
Well, when you're done, feel free to come down and play Scrabble with me.
Alright.
She's like, you want to play Scrabble? Do you want your friends to have some chicken nuggets and hush puppies?
He's like, no, Mom, we're trying to make movies. He's like,
But do you want some hot cocoa?
He's like, Mom, we're trying to make a movie, god damn it. About
So Parker, he explains that the band's after him. The band, the Pink Daggers, aka Chalk.
You know Keith from down the street?
Yeah, I was in the league with him, and now he manages Pink Dagger.
Yeah, well, him and all the rest of the band are after me.
What?
I can explain. Where do I start? My friend, she died at the hands of the drummer, and now they're after me. They're trying to either frame me or they're trying to kill me. I don't know which one. And that's why I came here.
not the Pig Daggers. Sure, I'm making myself some coffee, so you're gonna have to bear with me.
Whatever. We've done this a million times in Skype episodes. It doesn't really. Hey, there's that shitty lighting, just like fucking Slash House movie.
That's right. Here, we'll bring it down here. Yeah.
Oh, how's that gonna help? That makes it worse. Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Now you look like you're like want to tell a scary story.
Let me tell you a story about teenagers who swear too much and don't wear enough clothing. You know.
So Katie Link here, he decides he's gonna help.
I still have no idea why I'm helping you.
Because you're a good person.
Alright, so the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna call.
But to get shot and killed by a BB gun.
The chick that shot him, she was like, I think I screwed up.
We're out.
Lucy, I think I messed up.
The fuck, Macy?
She's like, I think I screwed up. I need to go put a shirt on.
And then the husky chick with the air rifle, she killed Katie Lang Longneck.
I mean, it did kind of surprise me. I was not expecting Katie Link to get fucking shot right there. Like I was like, whoa! It like actually kind of surprised me.
Oh yeah.
Good job, Robbie Good. You make one part of movie semi-good. So whatever. Parker's in shock, looking at Katie Link with the fucking ketchup on his head.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh my god, this is Hans, isn't it?"
He wouldn't have been in such shock if it was actually Heinz, but since it's crap Hunts, he had to be like, "Oh god!" So he's so pissed off that it's Hunts, he dives out the fucking window.
Oh fuck! He probably could have survived if it was Heinz, but since it was shit Hunts, he was like, bleh. Anybody who presents to you, if you're having like a cookout and somebody brings Hunts to the party, you punch him in the face.
You're goddamn right. And I know it's a hardcore, like, oh, that's a very snobby thing that you prefer, like, it has to be in one kind of ketchup. But no, it has to be one kind of ketchup. It cannot be Hunts. It cannot be Great Value. It cannot be anything. If you're eating ketchup, it must be Heinz.
It must be Heinz. Even Audrey behind me agreed.
Yeah, she better. I'd kick her in her fucking head. I'll kick anybody in the head if they don't believe in the power of Heinz ketchup.
She's dead.
I'd kick her corpse in the head.
You're evil.
But anyway, back to...
Unlike you, who's a piece of shit.
A huge piece of shit.
Well, there you go.
Dude, we're pieces of shit. We're up here sitting there just bitching about fucking some teenagers making a movie. And we're just rah!
These teenagers could always interrupt, like, not necessarily. I mean, you were talking about us, and then you went on some weird rant about other shit, and then you got.
Well, I mean, hasn't that been the way that these Slash House reviews have been? Because like they've all been Skype, right? We've never done a Slash House movie in person, I don't think, have we?
I don't think
so. Yeah, so like the first one, well, we did that Christmas one, and then we did that other one where we were sitting there just talking about Steven. You were talking about Steven Seagal the whole fucking time.
Sorry. Sometimes he.
But they loved it. They're like, do more. And then we did Crimson, and they were like, we feel dirty. And then now we're back here, and
you kids have come a long way.
Yes, you have.
Don't swear so much.
So Bob finds Katie Link, and we hear it. Guys, we don't see it, we just hear it. So Parker's running down the road whenever pink hair driving the car sees him.
You're making this way harder than it needs to be.
She stopped and she said, "You're making this harder than it needs to be." And next thing you know, you got whacked in the back of the head.
No. First, he turns around and there's put on some goddamn clothes standing there with the BB gun.
It's a damn clothes.
And then he gets sucker punched in the back of the head by the drummer again.
He's gonna be like, "I have a name."
Drummer dude is a fucking douchebag. I mean, like, slapped this fucking chick, which ended up killing her, and he's just gonna be sucker punching people in the back of the head, man. No balls.
Nobody likes the drummer.
So whatever. Blah, blah, fucking blah. Parker wakes up tied up in the Slash house.
They dribbled on.
Yeah, they did, because pink hair sits there and talks about how he ruined everything.
Parker, do you know how much easier this could have gone if you just agreed to stay silent? I'm just a girl trying to make it big and you're trying to ruin it for me.
And then here's my favorite part.
Samara?
Yes, the bass girl comes out of nowhere and says, "I hadn't said nothing like this all the time." And I'm like, and now I really wish you had.
I agree.
Well, here we go.
Hi, I'm Samara, the bass player. I haven't said anything this whole time, so you probably forgot about me. But I agree. You're ruining everything. I just wanted to say something.
Thank you.
She's like, "My shape's eye. You tell me really that." And I'm like, "Ruin what? Ruin what? What are you fucking kids talking about? Stop it. Put on your clothes. Stop swearing so much. This is crap. Go and educate."
I want to argue. I want to argue and be supportive, but it's enjoyable crap for what it is.
But I wouldn't count on it going far.
Yeah, and we should know, because we've been doing this shit for fucking 20 fucking years and have gone nowhere.
That's right. We've gotten some fans, and I think they're crazy. They gotta be a little to be following this.
Yeah. So happy decade long of reviewing bad movies. Yay.
Everybody's like, "Yay." One fat bastard's probably almost dead, and the other half's almost dead.
It is what it is. So,
both you fat frog bastards stroke out on camera.
After she's done talking, the band, like, fuck. I don't know what the fuck it is about Slash House and their awkward, like, pre-take things, but they cut to the band and they're all just standing there like it's before, like, they're starting to go, and pink hair has to adjust her boobs. It's like, we don't need to see this.
I know, stop it. Jesus Christ.
So
it's like, put some damn clothes on. Sound like an old man now. Feel like an old man on the porch, like, "God damn it, you kids, put some goddamn clothes on and stop swearing so much and get off my goddamn lawn, you fucking woodpeckers."
Dude, you are literally right now sitting on your fucking porch in a fucking bathroom drinking a cup of coffee. You are an old man on a porch.
You're right. Yeah, but if I saw some kids, I'm not an asshole. I wouldn't be like, "Get off my go." They're not even on my lawn. I don't even have a lawn. So what the fuck am I worth?
Yeah, you'll just do it on video.
That's right. That's right.
It's like, I don't have the balls to yell at kids in real life, but I'll yell at them on.
I'm so passive aggressive. That kid could probably take a piss on my front lawn. I'd just be like, "You done?"
Never mind. So blah blah fucking blah. Parker stumbles through some fucking lines.
Can you hurry this shit up? I just saw 2 of my exes die, and somehow both by the hands of you. Can we please? I don't know what you're gonna do. Just get your master plan for framing me. Just get it over with, man.
Pink Hair tells us their plan now.
You see, since Maisie fucked up so bad, we had a little shift in plans. All we need to do is put Dana's body outside and then make it look like you killed yourself. Before we put the shotgun and those kitchen knives in your hands. And with your body laying out there somewhere, this shifts all of this away from us.
It's pretty much a foolproof plan.
Well, you guys make shitty music, but it's not a bad plan.
And we're like, "Whoa, big plans."
And we hear some sirens outside.
Wait.
Okay, who the fuck called the cops?
And while everybody's looking around, Samara goes over and cuts on the ropes.
I couldn't watch that shit anymore.
Yeah, but she was like, "Well, I can't handle this shit anymore." And we're like, "Wait, she's like a good guy, I guess."
Yeah, I guess, because that like basically gives Parker the opening he needed to beat the manager's fucking ass with a guitar.
Or yeah.
And there's like the sounds of head smashing. But when we see manager guy, there's just no blood, no nothing. Because, you know,
But my
Katie Lang.
over manager guy rolls over, right? And he goes to stab drummer in his ankle. And it sounds like all he did was squirt a little ketchup packet on his ankle. He was like the sound effects when he rolled over to stab him, like, because he knocked him on the ground, right? Manager rolls over, goes, stabs him in his ankle, but it sounded like it was. That's all it was. And I'm like, what? And he didn't react like he stabbed. He just lifted his foot up, like.
Well, dude, nobody reacts because like Parker just kind of gets up and starts walking towards the kitchen while the rest of the band's just standing there like, ah.
Dude, that's usually how it works when something ever goes down. People usually just stand there and watch going, ah.
So Parker looks down at Motorhead Girl, still in the exact same position. And then the cops show up.
I think some of them are coming here.
Because the cops bust in the door with their cell phone flashlights. And we get like an arrest, like them getting arrested montage with the cops with their goddamn puffy fucking parkas and stuff on, and I guess that's what happens. Somebody unplugs the amp and we get credits. And the very last note here has been said multiple times. It says, Robbie good, make film bad.
We're sorry, Rob, but
yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I mean, our other option for today was like the worst fan film I have ever fucking seen ever. A 1991 Punisher fan film made by like 11-year-olds somewhere outside of Pittsburgh. It's 7 minutes of just.
It would have been up our alley just because we were there. We've done it, probably.
And I guess we were kind of there with where Slash House is too.
I ruined my 1993, I think it was 92, a little shortly after. But I ruined my Terminator action figures because I tried to recreate some scenes. Like my parents had this old like wood burner, you know what I mean? Like they had this wood burner. So like I took this box and I dressed it up to look like a building. And I put one of the endoskeleton Terminators in there, you know, and like lit it on fire and filmed it, you know. Well, I ruined that thing, you know. You know, I don't remember what everybody's like, where's the footage? I'm like, dude, that shit's long.
Well, you're also talking about like that right there was more effort than these kids put in that Punisher fan film. I'm telling you, it is the worst fan film I have ever fucking seen. The reason I leaned more towards Slash House was just because we have done multiple movies of theirs before, and this is our decade-long celebration. Yay!
Are you gonna put like balloons and sparkles up and some
Fuck no.
Whatever? You're a lazy fuck.
Dude, no, I thought that laziness, I could do that pretty fucking easily. It's just, is it worth it?
Yeah, what the hell? It's our celebration. You know what? Do it for me, you piece of shit.
All right, I did. It was already in there, you goddamn
You're the fucking
test
generation
monkey.
behind it. Every time I've said to you, like, hey, let's do something I think we can do. You're like, nah. I bet you could find a billion times where I was like, hey, man, put this on. Nah. Could have easily been done. Music or a cutaway scene, anything. Yeah.
Oh, music's easy. We just can't use anything good.
That's true. There's a hole in it.
But anyway, on that note, for Gunner Bird, it's been another one of the worst movies on YouTube.
Don't even matter what I say.
Decade celebration. Yay.
So, what's
So, nothing. Nothing at all.
not for me?
Nope.
It's the same old crap.
Feeding rednecks, making horrible YouTube videos. Yeah, pretty much everything's exactly the same.
Yeah, for crowded bitches, a lot about inflation. They sure as have enough in their pockets to eat every fucking day.
Yeah, true fucking that, dude. Like,
You know, they eat like there's no tomorrow. You know, like, dude,
yeah.
Jesus Christ, about eating your feelings. These
And it's
people
like,
can, and they pack like, shoulder to shoulder, front to butt.
what? I have those fucking earbuds in. I'm still filming. What? What are you yelling at me? Why am I supposed to go in the bedroom?
Oh, in the bedroom.
Okay. Oh, did
Dude,
you put the quilt on?
Nobody
I have to show everybody the quilt now.
Nobody
All
wants
right.
any weird sex.
Trish's mom made a quilt, her first ever quilt. So I guess I have to. Yeah.
Is it? Oh,
It's like sugar skulls. And if you look at it closely, like what's it called? The stitching is like spider webs and spiders and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So I guess this is the first time anybody's ever seen our fucking bedroom on any of these. They've seen basically every other room in my fucking house.
Probably a room they could go without ever seeing. Nobody wants to catch your undies.
But anyway, what were we saying before Trish was yelling at me? And yes, it does look very nice.
Very nice, Trish.
Well, she had nothing to do with it. She accepted it. She went, thank you.
I didn't expect her
Like,
to do anything to anyone.
I thought you were not going to put that on yet. I thought you were going to.
Well, I was gonna wait because I thought she was gonna maybe go to that opening meeting, but she's not.
Okay, but whatever. I don't think they can hear you, and this is all just, I'm going outside, so. No, I got nothing.
So, what do you
So
think
we're
of?
gonna like end this? Oh, what do I think? What?
What do you think of the ex-commander and butthead saying shit like Civil War? Dude, don't say shit like that now. We already got
What
morons out shooting up places. You know.
Wait, You must have froze or something. You said, "What do you think about?" And then I heard nothing.
I said, what do you think about our ex-bonehead saying shit like Civil War?
Yeah. I mean, do you want to make this a Chronicles or something, or are we just going to keep this episode going? Because we've been filming for like an hour for this Slash House movie.
We'll do a Chronicles if you want, but yeah, I heard that and I was like, "What, dude? Don't say that stuff now." You know, we got people shooting up places, you know, and people doing stupid shit. I mean, look, inflation don't help. You know, it's already got people's temperatures up, but yeah, we don't need that. Look, that dude's just pissy because he lost. Still, you know, he's not doing it for any reason except for his own selfish ass reasons. He don't care about anybody but himself, obviously. So if he gets somebody killed, what does he care?
So are you there? Are you alive?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It was just the roof, and I'm like, huh. He just went and died.
No. You hear noise, I think.
Well, not necessarily.
You don't think I'd make any noise at all? I just
You never know, man. It could just be like,
Yeah, you'd hear at least.
Maybe. Or you just be
just done.
Well, we did talk about how it would be like, super anticlimactic and whatever. We're just gonna
Pretty much. Yeah.
I don't wanna.
Me neither. Everything hurts. Oh, back hurts, leg hurt. The house is looks like an F5 went through it. That's because me and her have been laid up. I have no energy. As soon as you start going to do anything, you're like, oh, you get all tired. That don't help. Hi, honey. Dude, look what she got. You're going to want these. He probably knows about them already, but she ain't going to show me the box. I'll show you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't eaten cereal in a while. I go through like phases where I'll eat some cereal for a while and then I won't.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, like we have that and Livs is just like, nah, But like she wants the she wants the old people cereal, like bland ass cornflakes or Rice Krispies. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I guess it's a good thing. You see how
Well,
morning.
I'm more of a fan of like the lightly sweetened cereals than like the hardcore sugary stuff. Like I said, give me fucking like Life or Honey Bunches of Oats or whatever.
Got me Life. Is that the one? She gave me life. That's what she told me? She gave me life. It's very colorful. The cereal. It's very colorful. Ourselves. We're about to talk about kids that we practically raised.
Yeah, these could be all your kids, Bird.
Right. Don't say that.
Well, they could be.
Yeah, it could be. Well, they're not.
Well, obviously. Because lucky for them, none of them look like you.
Ain't that right?
I mean, there's some weird looking kids in these movies. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt nobody's self-esteem or nothing, but
Oh no, you're not going to hurt anybody's self-esteem. You just said they're weird-looking fucking kids.
yeah, I did. I'm sorry. I'm sure there will be worse said today than that.
Look how colorful this cereal is.
Yes, it is. It's Fruity Pebbles. What do you expect? Hello.
There's marshmallows in it too. I mean,
yeah, I was like,
pretty fucking goodness, and then they're like, "Hey, let's throw some marshmallows in there." It ain't fucking sugary death enough.
yeah, I know it ain't sweet enough. Let's throw some fucking marshmallows in it.
You'd just be called Fruity Death. Fruity Death Pebbles. Barney.
I want to make that a fucking like a death metal band, like a cover band that's kind of like, you know how like they have that Ronald McDonald one. I can't remember what that one's fucking called. Remember that they did like the theme band where it was like Ronald McDonald and like Grimace and the
Grimace.
But like, yeah, I want to do Fruity Death Pebbles, and I want it to be a fucking band where we're dressed up as I'm Fred, you're Barney, and we're sitting there playing death metal.
Barney.
And then we can hawk cigarettes.
Yes.
I just love how anytime either one of us brings up fucking the Flintstones, one of us always has to bring up them selling cigarettes.
Well, they did.
Yeah, I know.
Hawk cigarette and fucks.
What are you doing?
Don't
Besides looking creepy in the camera, you're like,
there you go.
okay. Did COVID give you the brain fog or something?
Brain frog. You do things your way, I'll do things my way. And now every car that passes by is going to be like, what the fuck? Did that dude have a fucking mask on with fucking dancing?
Oh, shit.
We probably should let these people out. You know what I'm saying? Right? Blame code. This is like what it does.
We sit there and we bitch about people out in public and all that stuff, but you're sitting outside on your porch in your fucking robe wearing a Batman mask. So you're basically in public right now. Like people walking down the street, driving past the street, you're just in the public.
Hey, this is Batman in the morning. You gotta be. You know what I mean? You had a cup of coffee, bust out with some shit. You gotta be ready, man. So this is just in case.
It's just to hide your face because you're scared about what you're going to say about some of these kids. I know you.
Jamie's in there yelling at not our child, so I'm assuming it's Riley who wants some of her cereal. Dude, that cat is so fat. Everything we try to eat, that cat wants. You know, even a banana. She took a banana. Was like, I was like, yeah, she ain't gonna want it. She's like, yeah. I'm like, fucking fat ass cat wants to eat everything. All right.
I got nothing on your cat.
I know you don't. Chiowski.
So, I mean, you could have left that on.
What?
I said you could have left that on.
It's starting to hurt my face.
Well, that's a change. Normally, your face is hurting everybody else. You don't have to wear it, man.
There you go. It's like, dude, you know those ones that are like that hurt your eyeballs?
There's plastic ones back in the day with just staples and one elastic band that would pull your hair.
To be fair, it is Liv's, so it's built for a little child's face, not a giant 44-year-old man.
Well, obviously, I assume it was yours.
Hell yeah! Like, I wonder if this will work. There we go. Yeah. Now this is conservative Batman. This is 55-year-old Batman. He's like, damn it, Alfred. Can't read that.
So are we ready to talk about this?
No.
I got a page and a half of notes. That's about as much as we do for a normal movie, so.
Oh, you're a piece of shit.
I know. But there's so much worth talking about in this fucking movie.
Is there? Is there?
Yes? Yes? We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see horrors that we've never seen before.
It could be worse, man. It could be their Hunger Games Battle Royale fucking tribute film where there's just too much like bare teenager skin. Ugh. Ugh. All creepy and bleh.
I have to give a little shout out to the herbal essence that we all love. That took the nausea and gave me an appetite again. Because like for like the first 2 days there, man, Jesus, I didn't want to eat anything and everything, even water. I tried to drink water, but it made my stomach hurt. Ugh. So, and I hadn't smoked, so finally took, smoked a little bit. Next, I was eating. I was like, all right, stomach pain went away. Thank you, marijuana.
Okay.
One more reason to smoke it or eat it, consume it somehow.